So I'm going to give you the exact steps needed to regulate and calm any tantrum or meltdown in your toddler under 3. The reason why I'm emphasizing under 3 specifically is because your toddler at this age is right brain dominant. So right brain is associated with emotions, sensory experiences, empathy, intuition, and nonverbal communication. Whereas left brain is responsible for logic, language, self-regulation, and that doesn't turn on until a child is 3 or 4. So when I say that your toddler is right brain dominant, it means that your toddler feels before they act. Because they don't have the ability to explain, rationalize, reason, or self-regulate, that's what they need you for. So it's important to know that with any tantrums or any meltdowns, your toddler is experiencing 3 primary emotions: fear, anger, or sadness. Now, if you want to regulate a tantrum or if you want to regulate emotion, it starts with your ability to relate with that emotion. They don't need you to talk them out of how they're feeling. They need you to meet them exactly where they are. And meeting them where they are means you have to go to fear, you have to go to sadness, and you have to go to anger and bring them back to calm. And that's why I stress that it is so important for you to know how to regulate your emotions, because that's the only way you can teach them to regulate theirs. Having a toddler at this age requires you to understand and know feelings. I want you to think of your child as a piano. Your job is to tune all their emotions while keeping a steady pace. So if your child is crying and screaming because they are scared, they need you to speak to their fear. If your child is crying and screaming because they are sad, they need you to connect with their sadness. And if your child is crying and screaming and throwing because they are angry, can you connect with their anger and bring them back to calm? So having worked with hundreds of toddlers and their families under the age of 3, I will say this: language delays, missed milestones, big feelings, excessive tantrums, excessive meltdowns can look like autism, but really what that child needs is a regulated adult who can attune their emotions. So if you are a parent right now who is struggling with regulating your own feelings, it is going to be very difficult to regulate your child's feelings, who live right now in their feelings, who live right now in their emotions. They are relying on you to teach them how to manage those feelings. I have created a community where I am teaching you how to regulate your child's emotions and build those social emotional skills that we all need. And inside I have an insane offer to work with me individually. So click the link in my description or send me a comment letting me know you want in, and I'll get the link out to you right now.